Hi, everybody. Welcome to Detroit, Michigan. Should be a great night of hockey. The weather's got that chill. The energy's electric in here. Let's go. It's about to go down. The Habs get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. The Red Wings play it along the wing. Fires it on net. Oh, he gets a block around it, but stopped by Jones.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second. Oh, saved it! What a stop! Now, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to this team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. The Red Wings going to work on offense. Oh, quick move to sidestep the check. Looks to start the transition game behind the net. Passes it to Slavkovsky. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. From the left wing, takes the feed.
You got to figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only one goal away.
The Red Wings looking against the half wall.
Jones is dialed in. There's no question about it after that last save. You define that puck in desperation and have athleticism to be able to get to it. I don't even know how he got to that puck.
The Red Wings don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
The Canadians get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
With a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
And that's poked away. The Habs have it in the offensive end. Takes the feed. Oh, it sounded like a car crash.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Slides it across. Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play. And the puck's kicked free. Montreal's got the puck. Slavkovsky's got the puck along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Line. And now he tries to get it across for Cooley. Stop with ease. Slides the puck across to Johansson. And they dump the puck in, and the forwards are going to switch it up. Throws one up to Deneau. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Montreal's got the puck in the corner. Makes it look easy with the pad. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Shot! Quick stop by Gibson. A chance in front! And he comes up big again.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Suzuki's looking to win this draw and this man advantage here. Montreal come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Moves the puck. Detroit's penalty killers get a hold of it.
Perron's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Pass to Suzuki. And now he moves it to Caulfield. The Canadians come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
To the front! And there's the save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. The Canadians win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Curiously close. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Closes the gap along the wall. Big time stop by Jones.
James. I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
More than half the frame has been played here. We've still got zeros on the board. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Big time stop there. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play set to resume here. The Canadians win it in the defensive zone. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Dumps the puck in. Grabbed along the boards by Gano. Here he is, wristed on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides it diagonally to Rasmussen. Detroit's got it in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. Huge steal at his own end. Here's a short pass to Gano. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. That's broken up in the neutral zone. The Red Wings play it along the boards. Takes control of the puck. Handles the pass. Dishes it off. Denied by the puck stopper. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by DeBrincat. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, he makes the save look easy, but it is a tough one. I mean, he's got to find that puck through traffic. He's got to fight. You can see him bobbing and weaving to make the save.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Moves it around along the half wall. Feeds it over. Puck picked up by Van Riemsdyk. Changing directions, but he's right there for the pad stop. Slides it across to Slafkovsky. Intercepted. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Can't keep a hold of it. Feeds it to Bolduc. Moves it to the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. He stopped it! Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down.
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is swinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
The setters will glide into the dot. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. With a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Canadians have run into a hot goaltender, James, but they can't get discouraged or frustrated. Just continue to do what they're doing. They have a majority of shots on net. They are holding possession. They just have to find a win to beat the tender once, and you know that they'll cash in for more.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Denied by the goaltender. There's back-to-back saves. Unbeatable.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive.
He scores! Number 1 on the season.
It's gotta feel good. You know that you're setting yourself up for the rest of the season. You're always going to get off to a good start, and there's no better way than getting your first goal. Now, this is why coaches are always yelling, get traffic in front, because when you do, if you get a stick on it, it is so hard for the goaltender to fight for the change of direction.
one here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Feeds the puck over to Sherratt. The Red Wings carried along the wall. The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends it down low, and that's taken by the defense. Into the offensive zone. Sends the feed in front, and it's blocked. The Canadians have it now. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Big save. Oh, wow, another great stop.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Red Wings lead it 1-0. Cops won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Red Wings continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. He's it off! Picked up along the boards by Struble. Dogs carrying it ahead. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Scores!
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. And look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Well, nobody likes having a goal called back, but they'll just have to play on as the puck's about to drop. Cops won the draw. Pass across to Perron. Along the half wall with the puck. Shot on net. Aggressive play with the puck check, and it pays off.
Jones has been terrific tonight, James. I mean, he's faced a high volume of shots. His save percentage is through the roof, and he's really kept this game tight with his performance.
Shuts him down. Detroit's looking to break out. Cops got it behind the net. And he takes the feed. Detroit's got possession here in the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, big-time save by Jones.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Well, Duke's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick, and he lost possession.
And he takes the pass. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Scoops up the puck, and he's in on the breakaway. And that pass is redirected. Gibson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Here in the late goings of the period, the Red Wings have taken a 1-0 lead. Montreal's won the faceoff. And he takes the dish. Muffs the shot attempt. Denies him. He got all of it. They fight for it along the boards. Montreal's got possession of the puck. And that's blocked. Here we go. One-man rush. Taken along the wall by Larkin. Puck scooped up by Falk. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's a great heads-up play by Caulfield. Takes a shot. Oh, great save. The Red Wings have it now. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. The Canadians get a hold of it. Carrier's got it against the boards. There he is from the slot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Time to find out who wants it more tonight as period number 3 is underway. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Canadians need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there. Gibson's doing a great job tonight of showing that goaltending comes in waves. Sometimes you're quiet, and then all of a sudden it gets really busy. But making the big save at the right time is critical, and he has been a foundation, a real strength of this group right now.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Suzuki's won it in their own end. Moves it to Dobson. The Habs move the puck in the defensive zone. Montreal's got him along the wall. Denied by the glove, but the puck hops along. And he takes the feed. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. And he loses control here. Slavkovsky's swooping in on the attack. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Across the line from center. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Puck grab by Dobson. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Handles the puck from the left side. Slides it across. What a steal in his own end. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lots of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 to score. Slides the pass over to Matheson. And now it's grabbed by Carrier. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Scooped up along the wall by Matheson. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Taken by Sherratt. Detroit's on the attack. Puts it on net. Blocked it. He may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The Red Wings have it against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Cops got it along the wing. Back to the blue line. Works it across to Kopp. Oh! That's the ball! Right on the doorstep! The rebound there to be had! And they may go instead of tucking that one home.
Now, put on your work boots because this is a
Leafs are all smiles on the bench now here in period number 3, holding down a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been a competitive game, and now they sit in control here with that 2-goal lead, James, in the back half of the third period. Now it's about managing the puck. I expect them to play a little safer, but expect a push from their opponent.
Oh, it skates out! Whoa!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
Well, James, the power play has not been successful, and you gotta find a way to get it to the net, drive the lanes, and crash the net.
Puck picked up by Suzuki. Denies him in close.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
With the stop. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Leafs are up next on the schedule, and I hear tickets are still available. A few select seats, so get them now. It should be a good one coming up. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Fires it. Denies him on the slapper. Detroit's got the puck at the defensive end. Gets it out of his own end. Dishes it off. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. And a good save on the play as action continues. The Red Wings have possession shorthanded. Shards taking it from his own end. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Goes for escape. Center field. Save made by the keeper. Has the puck on the outside. And the defenders take possession. They move the puck out of harm's way. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Takes the shot. And he gets in front of that one.
Didn't Flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Detroit's got the puck along the wall. And that's blocked away. And that's poked away by Gooley. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Deneau's going to play it against the half wall. Too much traffic in the lane. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Dumps it in. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. The Habs' opportunity to seize momentum in this one is squandered as they fail to capitalize on the power play.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play went out there. Looks like their sticks were held tight, and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one.
Can't pull the trigger. And that's stolen by Appleton.
The Red Wings are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they got to convert.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Gibson's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Montreal's offense and struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Feeds it over. Oh, what a close save by Gibson.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Big time stop. Pushes it across to the brinket. And now it's over to Raymond. Can't get a hold of that pass. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Slavkovsky. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Gibson's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Here in the later stages of this period, The Red Wings lead this one 2-0. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Broken up at center by Kane. Floats the saucer pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. The Red Wings win the draw. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. And there's a glove save on the play. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Angles it over to Slafkovsky. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And cut out of the net. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. And that counts off one of his teammates in front. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, you know what this means.
Well, they have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. And makes the save. Along the wing up the neutral zone. To the empty net. They score!
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned. I can see the body language on them, James. The dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Montreal's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. Here's a shot. Giant seconds and he makes the save. And this one's over. Well, there you go. First shot of the season here, Pamela. That's always done feeling good as a team.
Oh, yeah, I mean, putting up a zero makes you feel good and gives you a ton of confidence, right? So you can build on that confidence. You're also building momentum. The coach loves it. The team loves it. You know, he loves it in the crease that he was able to deny everything tonight.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe. Welcome to Detroit, the home of 8 Mile, Motown, and the winningest American franchise in the NHL, the Red Wings. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Leafs take possession to get this one underway. Grabbed along the boards by Nyes. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Great reach with the poke check by Sider. Loses the coverage there. Quick pass across to Edmondson. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Nyes plays it against the boards. What a stop!
Talbot's first appearance of the season. He looks sharp, James. That's a nice save right there.
Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Into the offensive zone. Larkin sliding the puck behind the net. Wrap around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across. He made a brilliant save.
Lets it go from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And that's blocked in traffic. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here.
DeBrincat's a real competitor out there, James. I mean, he got injured somewhere on this shift as you look at this last replay. And then he's all laboring, but he doesn't want to put his team in a bad spot. He wants to make sure he gets a right change at the right time.
More than half the period left to play. Still no score in this one. Tavares is quick on the draw. Here he is on the redirect. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, a great A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. They are really buzzing here on the offensive end. There's the collision. Oh, does it again. There's a textbook body check. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. The Leafs gain possession. And that's knocked away by Comfort. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Denies him with the pad. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Nylander's got it in the offensive zone. Strong defensive effort. And it's a quick pass to Comfort. And he loses control of the puck. Puts it on net, and he gets just enough to keep it out.
DeBrincat's not going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Shine. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Scores! And look at the reaction on the ice. His first of the season, and his teammates look just as pumped.
That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because he gets off his stick so fast.
Detroit's got the game's first goal as it finally comes in the back half of period number 1.
Yeah, it's been a real tight opening period. Both teams back and forth, defensive style of play here. But James, they get the first goal at the back half of this first period. I expect things to open up now. A little more creativity to shine through.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. That's gloved by Wool. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Getting into the later stages of this period, Detroit's up 1-0. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Sends it to the middle! And that's deflected off someone in front. Raymond's got it across the line.
He's only one goal away, James, from his next milestone right here.
Quick pass to Tanev. Slides the puck over to Yarncroke. The Red Wings have it now. Puck scooped up by Van Riemsdyk. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. From behind the net. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Quick feed to Brazzetta. Puck grab by Seider. Oh, look at this. Here's a chance. Right into the bread basket for the save. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Picked up along the wall by Michelli. Slides it diagonally to Domi. Shot! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here, and you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
Children's Playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients. Like to learn more or to donate, please visit our team website.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Toronto's coaches aren't going to be happy. They know why they're trailing on this one. There's been zero accountability from a defensive standpoint. They got to find a way to limit the odd man rushes.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Nice job tying up his opponent. Came up with a nice save. The Leafs move to the offensive zone. And the puck skips away after that move.
Kind of nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Shot from the wall. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Toronto's got it along the wall. On-man rush. To his teammate. Nice. We'll play it to the corner. Puts the puck on net. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Well, that's a great shot, James. I mean, with his head up, he looks at the goaltender. A quick release that beats the goaltender 5-hole.
The Leafs have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Good stop by Wolf.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Handles the puck. And he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. And a strong physical collision on the play there. And a solid save there as we play on. And now he moves it quickly to Comfer. The Red Wings take it along the wall. And a strong effort on that play. And now he angles it across to Michelli. Handles the puck at the point. Stops the rocket of a shot. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here's a shot. And that goes off the glove, and we'll play on.
I'd say he has some master muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Moves the pass in front. And that chance is blocked. They fight for it along the boards. Toronto's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Domi. And now he tries to get it across to Pezzetta. Can't connect. Shine's picking up steam. Look out. Wolf's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the frame has been played here. We are all tied up in this one. Toronto's got the win off that draw. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Slides it back to the blue line. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
Toronto's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Sends the pass down low. Picked up along the boards by Tanev. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Kane's got the puck. Oh, here we go. Oh, what a save as he gets that one, too.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Slides the puck over. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
A bit of a trap meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
Here in the late going to the frame. The Leafs are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Denies him with the save. Battling for it along the boards. Slides the puck down low. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly.
Talbot's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
Detroit's got it behind the net. Off a stick, and they to Nylander. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Good check, frees the puck up. Angles it over to Nylander. Tries to the crease. Big save in front. Tries to get it to Van Riemsdyk. And that's a great read to pick off the pass. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too.
Throw any objects on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game. The throwing of an object is grounds for immediate removal from this building.
Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. And this one's underway here in the 3rd. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Red Wings are running into a hot goaltender. Listen, I really like their play, James, but they've got to fight to get to the inside of the ice. You can be on the perimeter. The goaltender's going to see everything. You got to pay the price and drive the paint.
Raymond's moving the puck through his own zone. Loses his check, and he's on a breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Sends one up to Matthews. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. He scores! Austin Matthews, clutch.
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Toronto's taken a 2-goal lead now to start period number 3.
Well, it looks like the leadership group had something to say between periods because they have another gear here. They've come out with a sense of urgency and created a ton of energy.
The Leafs win the draw. Up along the wing. Passes it over. Sends it out in front. Picked off in front. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a short pass to Comper. Scores! Not just with the doctor over the big puck.
After that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within 1.
This is just a great shot, James. The delivery so quick of a release that beats the goaltender clean.
Suddenly put themselves into striking distance to even things up here in the 3rd.
And it's tough when you're on the other side of this. You can feel the wave coming and you're not sure how to stop it. So they have to find a way to continue the pace and put them on their heels and just attack the net.
And he makes the save.
Harper's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
The Leafs have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the 3rd. possession off the draw. Moves it to Carlo. Gaining momentum up along the side. Poked away by Bolt. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Fires it on net. Handles that one. The Red Wings gain control of it. What a great save. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Look at this attack. It's smothering here, and the fans are loving it. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And he's got the answer for that one. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Quick pass to Nyes. And now it's grabbed by Van Riemsdyk. Here we go, odd-man rush here. And that shot dies in traffic. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Taken along the wall by Tanev. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. The Red Wings have the puck now. And he moves it up to Kopp. And that's just out of reach. Takes the pass. Looks to get the puck over to Järnkrok. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Taken by Järnkrok. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And that was off a player in front. Puck picked up by Comper. Across the line and on the attack. Coming to the slot. Fantastic save.
This shot's come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Shot! And he shuts the door on that.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Scooped up along the wall by Nyes. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And now he moves it to Robertson. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Sends the pass over. Grabbed along the boards by Van Riemsdyk. The Leafs have it against the wall. Quick pass over to Robertson. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Van Riemsdyk. Big time hit that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Leafs. Home ice advantage when they return home to kick off a homestand and potentially put together a few wins. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And off the draw, they win possession. Takes it across the blue line. Detroit's got possession of the puck. He says, let's get physical on that play. Stopped by the goaltender. Got a little piece of that one.
Talbot's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Inside the offensive end, now down the left. The Red Wings play along the wall. That's gloved by Ward.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Shot with the stop. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. The Leafs certainly weren't winners in the possession game tonight, but yet look at the final score here, Cheryl. They're winners tonight.
It certainly is, James, and a win is a win is a win. That's how we used to look at it. The coaching staff, they have a different perspective. They'll be looking at video here to see where they went wrong and why they were chasing the game.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night. The Leafs hold down bragging rights going into this one. Canada's game against Song step up with a number of takeaways and hits. Shines in our spotlight tonight after he had a huge offensive performance in the last game. Well, for one of these fierce rivals, it's revenge night. Let's see how it plays out next. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Leafs win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Turned aside by Gibson.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That was tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Gains control of the puck here at the line. Oh, and he comes up with a big shot there. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Big time stop there.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Picked up along the wall by Matthews. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Puck scooped up by Sherrod. Oh, what a save by Gibson.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The game is still scoreless. Quick feed to Carlo. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Leafs have it from their own end. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, what a save in front. From the open ice, they gain the line. Quick pass across to Michelli. Oh, what a stop by Gibson.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Picked up along the boards by Joshua. And a stop by Gibson. Someone's having a happy Thanksgiving.
opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
After that last goal, we're starting to see a recurring theme here with you-know-who.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James, and every time he gets the puck, he just seems to make things happen. He plays with a new sense of urgency every time he's faced with his opponent.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. The Leafs looking against the half wall. The Red Wings gain possession. Sends it quickly to Copp. The Leafs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Takes a shot, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Gibson's made a great save there. I mean, his team is trailing, and the deficit could have been greater, but if he can build on that and get back to the performance he had the other night, I mean, it was a shutout. Imagine the confidence he can give his team and an opportunity to get back in this game.
Pushes it across to Yarncroke, and that's picked off by Rasmussen. Here's a chance behind the net. Puck grab by McCabe. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Taken along the wall by Sider. And now he passes up to Finney. And he sidesteps the check there. From the point, looks to make something happen. Sends a pass over. Off a stick. He got all that hit. And now it's grabbed by Kane. Skates across the blue line. Here's a chance. And it gets over to Wall. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Here he is with the backhander. Shuts him down.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes a stop.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Tries to feed it over to Nyes. And a stick break setup. Here they come on the attack. Puts it on net, and he catches that one with the glove.
Wall's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
The Red Wings have had their opportunities, but they just can't capitalize here in the late stages of the opening period. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Passes on over to Nylander. Fires it, and one last save. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Cebulski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Both goaltenders playing with a ton of confidence, James, and players are going to have to figure out how to squeak one by. I think there needs to be more net front presence. They're seeing everything tonight. It's only 1-0.
Nice save from point-blank range.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Taken by Matthews. Scooped up along the wall by Edvinsson.
He knows he's only 1 goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
Riley stick handling in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Perron. From one point man to another. Puck picked up by Van Riemsdyk. Great pass from the left wing. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Domi. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Detroit's got it in their own zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Slides it across. And he gets enough to keep it out. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Toronto's ahead 1-0. Tavares has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. And a great save! Picked up along the wall by Johansson. Devastating hit, and what a jolt of energy from the bench, too. Detroit's got possession here in the offensive zone. Tavares crosses the line and is on the attack. Detroit's looking to break out. Slides it over with pace to Comfer. The Red Wings played along the boards. And now it's over to Tavares. And they cough it up at center. Takes the shot. Simple stop by Woll.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
More than half the period has expired. The Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Woll's going to hang on for a whistle. Detroit's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. The Red Wings win it. Puck scooped up by Falk. Oh, comes up with a kick save. Jostling to the puck and he loses control. And now it's grabbed by Pezzetta. Great poke by Appleton. Right on the doorstep. Puck grabbed by Yarncroke. Slides it diagonally to Groove. Avoids the defender. Slump goes on the board. That's his first of the year.
They call that a 50-50 puck battle, James. Well, not when he's on the ice. I knew who was coming out with it. You knew who was coming out with it. The coach did. Everyone did. He comes out with it because he is relentless. He is tenacious. He uses his body to his advantage, and then he gets offensive production off of it and scores. Awesome play. You kind of see the goats behind the bench frustrated, saying, what gives here? You're playing a rival. They beat you last time, and you're now down in this game. You got to find a way to have some pride and get back at it.
Toronto's now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out. And their first few strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Turned aside with the glove by Woll. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Past the midway mark of the frame. Toronto's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they win the draw in their own end. Passes the puck over to Lorentz. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Larkin's lugging the puck. Moves around along the half wall. Gets in front of it. The Leafs take the puck through the neutral zone. Solid check to slow him down. With possession along the wall. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Skates to the crease. Oh, a clutch save.
Gibson's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Oh, what a stop! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. In the final moments of this period, 2-0 is the score. Toronto's won the draw. We got a whistle, penalty coming up. The Red Wings are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
With momentum in their favor, here comes the top power play unit already ahead in this game. You certainly know they can score from any area of the ice, and if they can get another one, the momentum is just going to continue.
Blocked in traffic. They go on the attack through center. Dishes it off. And he comes up with the glove save. Tries to get the puck over to Comper. The Leafs have it now. Sends it over to Tavares. Here's a short pass to Matthews. And he's ridden off the puck. For point blank. How did he stop that one? Oh, lose the shot. Oh, it's another consecutive save. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. The Leafs go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the frame. Oh, look at the pass! Turns it aside with the glove.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Playing big in the moment there. With the puck under siege. Can he get out of the zone here? Siders across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Scrum ensues along the boards. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tavares. Puck dumped in. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Unable to reach that one. The Leafs have time for one last rush here on this power play. Shot! And he comes up with it. Picked up along the boards by Matthews. Gibson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Well, it's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Topside still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Detroit's going to start with the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone.
Casper standing up, ready to go.
Here's a chance. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Works it across to Robertson. Detroit's PK unit gets their man out of the box.
Finding ways to get it done, James. That's what the PK unit does here, and they give their team life as they're still within reach of this game.
The Leafs gain control of the puck. And now he angles it across to Bocelli. Taken along the wall by Ekman Larsson. Feeds it over. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Receives the pass. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Broken up in the neutral zone by Domi. Makes a move in front. Turns Gives it away. The Red Wings have it now. Along the half wall with the puck. Denies him! Oh, and it's another save on the play. Launches him into the boards. Here's a backhand. Tremendous stop by Hall.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Textbook stop by Gibson. Slides the puck across to Raymond. The Red Wings carried along the wall. He scores!
Yeah, that's a great number. He gets career number 100 in terms of goal, James, and this is one he will not forget. James, the game is more than X's and O's. Sometimes it's emotional leadership that comes into play, and that's exactly what this goal means to this entire bench. As you see, everyone erupts when he scores.
The Red Wings desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Takes the feed. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Shot, and that goes off course off a body.
Johansson's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Puck sent over to Nyes. Reaches out and uses the stick. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Angles it over to Nyes. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Shot! And that goes off a player. The Red Wings gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Scores! And look who it is! That's his first career goal in the league!
Oh, and his teammates are so happy for him. You just love to see this. Your first is your first, James, and it's always special. And you can see the smile on his face. Everyone coming over to really congratulate him.
Love it!
Well, these are what we call tenacious goals, and you have to have a certain mentality to want to get to the dirty areas on the ice. You know that his coach will like this one as he fights for that rebound and buries it.
The Red Wings have scratched and clawed their way to making this a tie game here at a critical point in the third.
That's critical timing, James. The bench just erupts with that equalizer. And listen, when you score a goal like this, often you put your opponent on their heels because they knew they had the game within reach. Now it's a much different story.
Moves the puck along the half wall. They fight for it along the boards. Quick pass across to Michelli. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a shot! Stones him with the blocker!
Gibson's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Detroit's got it in their own zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Tries to feed it over to Domi. Throws it in. The Red Wings have it behind the net. Sherratt's got it in the defensive end. Here's a pass in front, and that's intercepted. Toronto's in on the offensive attack now. Quick shot, and kept that one out of the net.
Gibson's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Less than 60 scores, and with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but you grind away and you continue to trust the process. You get opportunity, and they convert it on it. A real great job by the net front player here. Looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are and moving accordingly. But if you're the goaltender, you got to follow the net front player. period, the coach's reaction behind the bench says it all, that they are so close to winning. They're close to getting the points, but they got to find a way to close it out properly. It's about good habits, making sure they're responsible, and get it done.
The Leafs needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
It's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Matthews is off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Everyone is on the edge of their seats and penalty protecting a one-goal lead at the end of the game. The PK unit, they got to be incredible.
A huge opportunity for the man advantage here. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Toronto's penalty killer's get a hold of it. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Into the attacking end. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Takes it at center. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Carlo. Taken by Falk. Moves it to Seider. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James. That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot, and does exactly that. And he takes away the shot threat.
Let's get the call. The Red Wings are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
Shorthanded, down a goal here late in the third. They got to look to be opportunistic. They got to bring out the power kill and look to jump on pucks.
Offense is on face-off and he wins the draw. And there it is. This one's all over. And with the win, Cheryl, how about this? His 50th career W. And, you know, he's showing that he belongs.
Well, he really does. I mean, you look at the beginning of his career to now and the adjustments he's made, it's a deserved 50.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way round.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Thanks so much for joining us here this evening on behalf of everyone here at EA Sports, from our family to yours. Thank you.